We made countless videos about secret societies out there, but there's a certain secret society that not too many people talk about. It's not new, but it's still secret, and many don't view it as a secret society. There was a video I created about 2 years ago, back in 2017, that was titled The Men of the City, Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0, MGTOW. And it was talking about MGTOW. Now, I'm going to put a link to that video on the bottom, and I invite you guys to go and check it out. I also invite you to share, like, and subscribe to the channel and the videos. Now, a comment was made on that video, The Men of the City, Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0 MGTOW. And the comment reads as follows: "Man, you simping all over the place." So he says, I'm simping because of the content of that video. On another video I commented on from another YouTuber, and I complimented a woman. It wasn't a compliment where I'm trying to get with her. It was just a compliment. And a dude commented and said to me that I was a beta male. Now, simp and beta male are two of the words that we hear quite often on YouTube. And it's primarily among the black community. If it's not black females referring to black men as beta male or as a simp, you have black males that's referring to black men as beta male or simp. But the ones that's referring to black men as beta male and simps are black dudes that don't like the fact that there are a certain group of black men, I'm included, that still love and respect women. If this was the type of channel where I'm constantly bashing black women, I'm constantly putting black women down, I'm constantly showing the faults of black women and not touching on the issues of black males, my channel would have a much higher subscriber base. I would have more views. They would financially support my channel. And see, that's one thing that I've learned about the Sodomite community, is that they pay money for support. Nature Boy was talking about when he was in the Sodomite community, and I'm paraphrasing it, how he made so much money in the gay community, in the gay clubs, prostituting himself. So there are males out there, Sodomite males, that pay big money. And this is not even including those that's on the DL, those that's in the closet, those that's living a secret life, that's even married with children. Now, it's interesting because a couple of days ago, I watched a video of a black male that was in the so-called conscious community. He now lives in Florida. And he was accused of being a sodomite. There's a Hebrew Israelite that always referred to him as gay. And he says, that he's not gay. So now he's with a woman that he refers to as his queen. And the video was interesting because throughout the whole video, he kept referring to her as queen. And I'm saying this for a purpose, and it's not to bash him, and this is no disrespect to him. But some of you might know who I'm talking about. But he kept referring to her as his queen, and he was leaning towards her. He had to kiss her a few times and, show some type of compassionate, not compassionate, intimate behavior between the two of them. But the thought that came through my mind was, this is just a show. Because he's trying to convince people that he's straight. And he may be. We don't know what goes on in his personal life. The only people that's aware of what goes on in this man's personal life are the people around him. And the ones he's doing it to. So if he's a sodomite, or as some refer to as bisexual, that's his business. But he, to me, personally, he was trying extra hard to convince people that this is my queen, we're in love, and I'm straight. So you have a lot of dudes out there that have wives, that have girlfriends, that's even sexing these females, creating children with these females. But yet, they are a part of a secret society that not too many people talk about. It's easy to talk about the Illuminati and the Bilderbergs and all of those guys. Or the Masons. People love to talk about the Masons. Everything is Masonic. Everything that's evil in the world is caused by the Masons. But no one talks about the gay secret society. The gay secret society of males that live what looks like a heterosexual lifestyle. That's got a family, that's got a house, that's got children. And the wife and the children have no idea that he's living a double lifestyle. And in many cases, the woman do know, or she's got a hint or red flags that something is not quite right with him, but she allow herself to be deceived. Because she don't want to accept the fact that she's got a sodomite for a husband. And in many cases, these women that are married to sodomites and that's happy and content with this sodomite are females that have their own issues with lesbianism or bisexuality. And that's their way of having both sides of the world, having their cake and eating it too. No pun intended. So there's a secret society out there, and the many buzzwords that these sodomites, these undercover sodomites, you can tell because a lot of the buzzwords they use against heterosexual men is either he's a beta male or he's a simp. So you become a simp or a beta male for showing affection towards a woman because that's how you were created. The Most High created a man to be attracted to a woman, and he created a woman to be attracted to a man. It's like hand fits in glove. Positive, negative, yin yang. So when you hear black males refer to another black man or a man in general as a beta male or as a simp solely because of the fact that he likes women, that he respects women, that he speak up and defend women because he compliments a woman, if they refer to him as a simp or a beta male because of that, that shines light to their demonic soul. That shines light to their undercover sodomite lifestyle. that shines light on the fact that they are a part of that gay secret society. And those are the buzzwords that they use, the language they use to communicate with other sodomites. So I'm going to end it right there. I'm going to put a link to that video if you have not seen it. The Men of the City, Sodom and Gomorrah 2.0 MGTOW. Now, I understand that there's a lot of dudes out there that's frustrated with what we refer to as women today, right? And because you really don't know who to trust. And to be fair, a lot of them don't know who to trust. It's like I had a conversation earlier, and this woman was telling me about a friend of hers that was seeing this guy in Atlanta. And she was saying that she was questioning whether or not if this guy was straight because of the fact that the guy is single. He's got a big house with all these rooms in it. He's doing quite well, and there's no woman. He chooses to remain single. And she questions, why is he single? And is he gay? So I'm like, that's the double standard, because you take a woman that has a big house, could live in Atlanta, and doing quite well, and she's single, and she can even tell you, I haven't had sex in 12 years. And she's praised and applauded for that, because all she has to say is, I don't want to deal with the drama. I'm tired of these men. And then you have other females that would join forces with her. But if a guy is single and doing quite well, it's always a question if he's gay, right? But I'm not here to talk about the women. This is the dude's turn, because I hear too many videos smashing women, primarily black women. So now we should start making videos shining light on a lot of these down low sodomite dudes. Dudes that gang stalk other black men. And it's sad that it has to be contributed to a race, but gang stalk other black men for showing love, affection, and protecting black women. So now he becomes a simp, or he's simping, or he's a beta male. And it's sad because you have so many dudes that's so weak that they will back off and start attacking women because they don't want to be gang stalked or referred to as a simp or beta male. So they go undercover and start loving black women undercover. They don't openly show affection or interest towards women because they don't want to be referred to as a simp or a beta male. So they join the pack. It's just like going back in time when you had a lot of females that were finding dudes that sagged their pants attractive, and then you had the dudes that were square dudes that wore their clothes right, and in order for them to get the women, or in order for the women to show them some type of attention, they felt they had to sag their pants and act like a thug. So now we have a culture of young black males that sagging their pants, or they tat their entire body because there's females that feel they're sexy. So are they referred to as simps? And there's a lot of these dudes that refer to black men as simps and beta male because they show interest towards women, but they don't talk about the fact that they were simping by tatting up their body and sagging their pants to try to get women. But yet at the same time, they have a taste for sausage. So feedback, tell me what you think. Till next time, I'm fearless.